Alright fuckers, welcome back to Son of Scotland 90, bringing you another video. This is 2013 Total Extreme Wrestling. We're going to do our first show, Impact Wrestling here, and you can see the main news around the world is Courtney Rush has been fired by NWC. It's a shame for her, but maybe we could look at this trying to sign Courtney Rush, who knows. So quickly, just going to show you some of the owner goals before we do this week's show, and you can see they need the financial balance of TNA to be improved to at least $750,000. And we must not fall below the number 2 company in the rankings. That's going to be pretty difficult, I think. You know, I mean, we've already only got $500,000, and we're probably going to lose straight from the get-go, so not ideal. But anyway, let's move on to Explosion. First we'll do Explosion, then we'll do Impact Wrestling. Just checking the titles here. I've got the show booked. Let's just run the show here. I think that's everything ready for show. Hopefully it goes well. I'm excited, guys. We need a good rating. We need a good start. So starting off with an angle, D'Angelo De Niro and Josh Matthews hyping up the debut of Michael Bennett and Maria Kanellis. Gets a 29E. Not a bad rating at all. Not to start the show. Chris Melendez versus Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett defeats Chris Melendez in 8 minutes 32 with a photo finish. And both of them are improving performance skills, 24E. That could have been better, but it's Michael Bennett's debut. Then we have an angle featuring Ethan Carter III, and he orders a match between Spud and Abyss. Gets a 43D. That's more like it. I think we need more big players on Explosion to try and get the ratings higher. Next up is the Bromans taking on LA Drake and Mika. The Bromans win. It's an extremely poor match, sadly though. They win with the bro down. There's some improvements there. 31E plus, not the worst rating. And after it, we have the Bromans celebrating, and they go a bit overboard. 38D minus. I think that's just like the Bromans would do. 38D minus is a good rating. I'm happy with that. It's Explosion, guys. I'm not expecting huge mega ratings here. I'm not expecting stone cold ratings here. I just want decent shit. So you see, worker improvements, nothing really improved there. We'll move on. Marty Bell versus Brooke. Brooke wins with the test shocker in an extremely poor match, sadly. 26E rating. The colour commentary and announcing helped the match. Brooke's improving in performance skills, and so is Marty Bell, but 26E, not great. Then we have an angle featuring Borash, Bennett and Maria Kanellis, and it's a 23E minus. I was expecting Bennett and Maria Kanellis to produce better than that, but obviously not yet. But there's still time to improve it. It's their debut. I'm sure the more weeks they're on Impact, the better ratings that they will deliver, sadly. And then we move on to tonight's main event. In an extremely short match, Abyss dominated Rockstar Spud and beat him with a Black Hole Slam. This is Ethan Carter's way of punishing Rockstar Spud, and it got a 39D minus rating. And Rockstar Spud is improving in Rumble and performance skills. Not a bad rating. And I fucking skipped it, so hold on, I'm going to have to go back and actually check what the final rating was. I went and skipped the bloody final rating, for God's sake. Recap last show, and it was a 33. A 33 rating. I'm not sure if that's good for Implosion. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't seem that great. I was hoping for like maybe around a 40 or something, but you know, a 33, it's our first show. We will improve. It's not the end of the world. We can move on from that, guys. I don't think we're going to get sacked. Let's move on to the main show now, Impact Wrestling, the debut on Pop TV. This is the one that matters. This is the one that has to do a good rating. I believe a good rating would be around the 60 mark, so hopefully we can deliver. Let's run the show. We're going to crown a new champion tonight, but first in the pre-show, it's Mandrews taking on Manic, and Manic with the victory. Double chicken wing gut breaker, and it's a 43D. Not bad at all for the pre-show. I'll take that. And then the next pre-show match, Homicide and Tigre Uno. Tigre Uno wins with the Super 2 Splash, and it's a 47D. Another good rating. Dixie Carter welcomes everyone to the show. The debut of Impact Wrestling on Pop TV, kicking off the show with a 41D rating. Again, decent. And then we have Mike Tenay and Josh Matthews talking about the World Title Series and the 4 men that are competing for the belt: Hardy, Carter, Young and Lashley, and this gets a 32E+. I was expecting this to do a wee bit better, to be honest, but whatever. First match tonight, World Title Series semi-final. Matt Hardy defeated Eric Young with the Twist of Fate in just under 12 minutes. It was a decent match, average match with average crowd reaction, so Matt Hardy advances to the final. Next up, in a bout that had solid in action, not much heat, Brooke has defeated Jade with a 38 D- rating. That's pretty good. The commentary helped this match. Brooke and Jade are improving, and it advanced the storyline, so happy days. We had an angle. Joe Beer Money had a heated confrontation with the Bromance. It didn't come to blows. Both teams arguing over who should be the next #1 contenders for the tag team titles, and this gets a 33 E+. This is disappointing. You've got Beer Money, very popular. The Bromance, I was building up there on giving them a win over Explosion. I was kind of hoping that would help, you know, this segment do a lot better, but 33 E+, not what I was looking for, to be honest. I was hoping for at least a 40 after these guys, but not to be. Moving on. In the second semi-final match, EC3 versus Bobby Lashley, in a match that had good crowd reaction and good action. EC3 defeated Lashley in just under 10 minutes with the Mantastic, and it got a decent rating also. Dixie Carter announces Drew Galloway Open Challenge at the next show, and it gets a 31 E+. DGC taking on Davey Richards in a match that had average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action. Davey Richards defeated DGC with the DR Driver. 55 C-. DGC's improving, and it's a good match actually. I'd take that every day of the week. 55 C-, not bad at all. With a video airing with the beautiful people probably showing their tits and ass. They try and get some, I don't know, horny fans to try and get some ratings, and they got a 58 C-, so good stuff for the beautiful people. That's why they're employed, because they look good, guys, and they bring in good ratings. Next up, in the Knockouts #1 contender match, and a match had solid in-ring action but not much heat. Taryn Terrell defeated Awesome Kong. Actually, she pinned Gail Kim with a diving bulldog, a 42 D. There was interference from the Dollhouse and Madison Rain. Very good rating. Taryn's improving, which is good because she's the new #1 contender, so if she's improving, that's good shit. 42 D of the Knockouts, happy with that. Next up, with Kurt Angle in the ring, and after a trip down memory lane, he's announced he's going to retire. However, before he can, Bram comes out and brutally attacks him and leaves him bloodied, and this got a 55 C-, so the major announcement for Angle was he was set to retire, but looks like Bram's not having any of that. Bram beating up Kurt Angle. This could be a potential new feud, guys. Will Angle be back in TNA though? That's the main question. Moving on. Angle looked good. Yeah, well, he's Kurt Angle. He always looks good. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy backstage. Jeff Hardy says he has Matt Hardy's back tonight in the match if needed, and it got a 58 C-, another solid rating. Two brawlers backstage. They have good chemistry. Jeff Hardy has his back tonight in the main event if needed. And in the main event, EC3 versus Matt Hardy had good crowd reaction, good action in the ring. EC3 defeated Matt Hardy by just under 16 minutes with the Mantastic. Ethan Carter wins the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Ethan Carter and Matt Hardy are both improving. This got a 58 C-. And moving on, fuck's sake, the final rating was a 50 D+. Not great, guys, not great at all. Expecting a lot more than that. The show increased their popularity in 4 regions, but the show lost popularity in 21 regions. Holy shit, we lost popularity in 21 regions. That is not good. I was hoping to go off to a good start, guys, and it's not fucking happened. Although, to be fair, this was the debut on Pop TV, and I don't think not a lot of people will be tuned in. First week, the ratings are going to be low. Obviously, we haven't got the ratings yet, but I'm hoping that maybe plays into the popularity of the show and shit like that as well. So you can see just here, after that event, we are now down. Look at that, the money that's took off us, man. We've only got 455,000 left, so we've lost almost 45,000 in one show, guys. It really is. TNA don't have much money, they're losing the money fast, and they are a sinking ship, but it's going to be my job to steer that ship to safety, to steer that ship to the surface. But let's have a quick recap here of the first show. We crowned the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion in Ethan Carter III. Kurt Angle was set to retire before getting brutally attacked by Bram. Will Kurt Angle return now? Will he be in any condition to return after getting attacked by Bram? Who knows? Drew McIntyre Drew Galloway, guys. Drew fucking Galloway. Almost botched there. Well, I did botch, but anyway, I've corrected myself. Drew Galloway is set to open the new challenge every week. It's the Drew Galloway Open Challenge, and he will be offering British wrestlers a shot every week at him. And if they can defeat him, they will earn a TNA contract. Brooke has a new challenger for the Knockouts title, and that is Taryn off the Dollhouse. Will Brooke be able to defend her title, or will the numbers advantage pay off? Also, with beer money and the bromans, they look set to try compete against who should be the number one contenders for the TNA Tag Team titles. And that's about it, guys. So, like I said, tune in next time to see how Ring of Honor gets on, and after that, we'll be back to TNA Impact Wrestling, and we'll see what happens down the road. But until then, guys, I've been Son Scotland 90. It's been Total Extreme Wrestling 2013. Peace.